Alright, what's going on, guys? This is the third update. Thought enough time has passed to show you what's going on. This is what my garden looks like so far, and nothing much has really changed, but recently I think I've had like a rabbit or some little animal get in and eat some of my plants. Because if you look right there, that was supposed to be my spinach plant, and literally everything is gone, but like 4 leaves. So that's sort of a shame. And also, if you look, they ate some of my cauliflower. Tomatoes look untouched. Everything else looks untouched. But my spinach, cauliflower, and my green beans, I'll show you in a little bit. But one cool thing is my squash plant is planted in the ground and then just climbs all the way up the side of the fence. And it comes over to here. And I think it's going to try to grab onto the sunflower, which would be pretty cool, but I don't want it to like break the sunflower and weigh it down. But yeah, I got 2 of those. Got that one going up, and I got another one coming up over here. This, I have no idea what it is, but it looks like it's starting to get some flowers on it. If you look right in there. It might be cantaloupe or something like that. Come in. I had to tear out one of these plants. It was much bigger, but we had a bad windstorm, and it completely snapped the stem of it. I tried to like prop it up and see if it would heal itself, but it didn't, so I just pulled it out because there was no point in keeping a dead plant in here. I got some flowers going. I think they turn orange eventually, but right now they're just yellow. Got 2 big things of catnip back here. Another plant that I have no idea what it is. And that might be another squash one. I'm not exactly sure. This is my other pumpkin plant. I think it's too far in the year for this to actually produce any fruit, but I'm still going to grow it just to see what comes out of it. My corn is not doing anything. So I think it's because I originally started in my dad's basement, and there's very limited room as how tall it could get. So I think it sort of stunted the growth. I think that's all as tall as it'll get, which sucks. But I didn't really want to grow corn this year because when I do grow corn, I never actually get anything out of it. Because the actual corn on the cob things are way too small to eat. So I think this is the last year I'm doing corn. Especially after seeing that. My green beans, like I was saying, some of the heads and the leaves are getting ripped off it and eaten. If you look over here too, I planted some of these because I had the room for it. But yeah, so I'm just waiting. Some of them are starting to grow more beans, but the ones in the back, the ones I originally planted, I think they're done. But these ones I planted maybe a month after, and no beans on them yet. I'm not sure if it's because all the leaves are eaten off or what the deal is with that. And you come over here, and these are my sunflowers. They're supposed to be mammoth flowers, so they'll get up to like 10 or 11 feet tall. But we had a bad windstorm, like about a week ago, maybe. And I live in upstate New York, so I'm not sure if you guys are near the area, but we had a bad storm come through. And the wind bent one of the sunflowers and completely snapped the stalk. So I just pulled it out. But yeah, these are about, I don't know, 4 feet tall. And that's the first one that actually bloomed. The rest of them don't look like they have anything coming up yet. But this one does. I'm not sure if it's because it's in the front and it gets the most light or what. But it doesn't even look like it's the tallest one. It looks like that one in the back corner is the tallest. So we'll have to wait and see. Tomatoes, they're coming along. They're starting to bud, but not getting any fruit on them yet. So, not too worried. It's only July. So, that's it for this garden. I also I'll show you. Give me a second. Put some rocks over here. Because I think that's where the bunny or whatever it was getting through. Because the fence came loose off the actual bottom part. So, I think it's getting in through that way. So, I put those rocks there to try to block it, and doesn't seem like anything else has been eaten. So, yeah, that's good. I'll bring you over to the lettuce garden and then my pumpkin. So, see you in a bit. Alright guys, I'm back. This is my lettuce. It's been doing okay. Some of them are still like wilting, like the ones in the corner back there. I don't think they're gonna make it. But the ones, pretty much everything else like in this area seems to be doing good. My mom actually took a few leaves for lunch for work and said that they were actually really good. So, I really don't really pay attention to these. I just let them be and let them grow. And they're more in the shade. And my dad was telling me how they like the shade and a lot of water, and they like the cold and all that stuff. So, not paying attention to them much. That's another pumpkin, but obviously that's way too small to plant in the ground and get a pumpkin out of. I just use it as backup in case the one I planted all the way over there that I showed you earlier didn't come up. But yep, and then I also planted some more spinach plants in here, but because this doesn't get enough sun, I don't think they're gonna come up either. You can sort of see some of them, but it's a shame my other spinach plant got eaten. So next year I'll have to add more security to that garden. So yeah, let me show you the pumpkin. Alright, this is the pumpkin plant. I'm gonna say it's about, I don't know, like 11 foot long. Not 11, what am I saying? Like 10 or so. And it's been just shooting off male flowers ever since it's been starting to grow flowers. I think it's have had like, I don't know, 6 or 7 male flowers and no female flowers yet. So I don't know if I'm just waiting for the females or what the deal is, because this is the first time growing pumpkins. So I'm just going to keep it the way it is. Keep watering it and all that. So, yeah, that one right there looks like it's about to bloom. But another thing I was going to say is I have a Connecticut Field pumpkins, and it says it's resistant to powdery mildew, but yeah, I don't know what those white spots on the leaves are. So, that's that. And I also noticed that I don't really have that many bugs. I don't think I've had any bugs, just like the ants and the stuff on the ground. But no aphids, no vine borers that it looks like. So I don't know if I just got lucky, or if they're still going to come. I just noticed there's a little tiny June bug on it. But yeah, that's my pumpkin. Seems like it gets longer and longer every day. So I'm just waiting for it to shoot off a female female bud, and I'll hand pollinate it. But until then, I'll just keep watching it grow. So, yeah, that's my third garden update. Nothing too special. I'll probably do these like once every 2 or 3 weeks. I don't want to just keep doing an update like every few days, because with plants it's sort of hard to see the progress if you're uploading every other day. So I'll probably just do what I'm doing now, which is once or twice a month or so. So, alright, that's going to be a wrap on Garden Update 3. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.